If every time you come home, whether after a long day or just 30 minutes away, your dog greets you with bright eyes, a wagging tail, and maybe even a joyful little spin, that's a clear sign you hold a special place in their heart. Simply put, they truly love you. But did you know that dogs have way more subtle and surprising ways of saying, "I love you"? Experts agree. Dogs are more than capable of loving their owners in their own special way, and science has found some pretty cool ways to prove it. Some might melt your heart, while others might totally shock you. In this video, we're going to uncover 9 fascinating ways your dog shows their love for you. Way number 1, they can cry tears of joy. The moment your dog senses that you're about to walk through the door, their tail starts wagging in anticipation. And as soon as you walk through the door, your dog freezes for a split second before launching into an uncontrollable frenzy of excitement, jumping, whining, and covering you in sloppy kisses. Just like us, dogs can actually cry tears of joy when reunited with someone they deeply love. It sounds almost too incredible to be true, but a groundbreaking study from Japan's Azabu University revealed that dogs produce more tears when they're reunited with their owners after time apart. And behind this emotional response is oxytocin, the so-called love hormone that strengthens the bond between parents and their children. The stronger the connection, the more likely your pup is to well up with happiness. So, when your dog greets you with overwhelming enthusiasm, take a closer look. You might just catch a glimpse of those tiny, glistening tears that prove how much they truly love you. Way number 2, they choose you over everything. We all know how much dogs love food, but would your dog be willing to ignore food right in front of them to choose you instead? Dog behavior experts put this idea to the test, and the results are absolutely fascinating. In their experiment, after being separated from their owners for a while, dogs were given a choice: greet their owner or dash straight for the food bowl. And the result? 8 out of 10 dogs ran straight to their owners first. It turns out the bond between a dog and their human is so strong, it even trumps the irresistible lure of a tasty treat. And here's the interesting part. When this experiment was conducted with wolves raised by humans, they often went straight for the food. So if your dog's greeting you before grabbing a bite, it's a clear sign of their love for you. Way number 3, eye gazing. There are moments when your dog just stares at you. Not because they want food or need a walk, but simply because they're looking at you. You might think they're just zoning out, but in reality, they're saying, "I love you," in the most powerful way possible. That deep, lingering eye contact isn't random, it's backed by science. When your dog gazes at you with those soft, affectionate eyes, both of you experience a surge of oxytocin, the very same hormone that strengthens the bond between human parents and their babies. And surprisingly, wolves don't do this. Studies have shown that even wolves raised by humans don't share this intimate behavior. It's something truly unique to dogs. Over thousands of years, our 4-legged companions have evolved to use eye contact as a way to deepen their connection with us. So if your dog locks eyes with you for no reason, don't look away. You're witnessing one of the purest forms of love in the animal kingdom. Way number 4, they protect you always. Don't think you're the only one protecting your dog. Long ago, dogs were seen as protectors of their owners. That same instinct still runs strong in modern dogs today. They have an innate drive to protect the ones they love. In fact, there's a fascinating experiment from PLOS that tested this very theory. In the study, owners climbed into large boxes and made distress calls to see if their pups would come to the rescue. Here's the twist. While only a third of the dogs managed to actually rescue their owners, most of the others tried their best, even though they couldn't quite figure out how to open the box. This just goes to show how far dogs are willing to go to protect their humans. Whether it's barking to ward off strangers or standing guard while you're caught in a vulnerable moment, your dog is always ready to have your back when it counts. If you have a memorable story about the time your dog stepped up to protect you, we'd love to hear it. Share your experience in the comments below to inspire others and help them pay closer attention to the small but powerful actions of their own dogs. Way number 5. Love nibbles. If your pup has ever given you gentle little nibbles on your hand, arm, or even your toes, you might have been confused at first. Why are they using their teeth when they're supposed to be showing affection? This behavior, known as cobbing, is actually a sweet and instinctive way dogs express love. From the time they're born, puppies experience grooming as a form of bonding with their mother and litter mates. And just like how dogs lick their favorite humans, some take it a step further with tiny, soft bites using their front teeth. According to the veterinary surgeon, this nibbling is a pack behavior that signifies trust, affection, and a desire to take care of you, just like a mother dog would for her pups. So, if your dog gives you a few playful love nibbles, take it as a furry little love letter. And while you might be tempted to return the favor, maybe just stick to belly rubs and extra treats instead. Way number 6. The yawn connection. Have you ever noticed your dog letting out a big yawn right after you do while you're relaxing together on the couch? Coincidence? Not quite. While yawning in dogs can have different meanings, research suggests that your pup might actually be catching your yawn, just like humans do. But a study from the University of Tokyo found that dogs are way more likely to yawn in response to their owner's yawn than a stranger's. That's because yawning can be a sign of empathy and emotional connection. Your dog isn't just copying you, they're bonding with you on a deeper level. Of course, sometimes a yawn is just a yawn. But the next time you and your furry friend have a synchronized yawning session, know that it might be their way of saying, I feel what you feel and I love you for it. Way number 7. They smile along with you. Smiling is a natural human reaction to happiness, but what about dogs? Do they smile too? Research suggests that dogs can actually display facial expressions that look just like a smile. Dogs absolutely can smile, and it's one of their sweetest ways of saying, I love you. Unlike humans who smile to express happiness or politeness, a dog's smile is usually accompanied by relaxed body language, soft eyes, slightly droopy ears, an open mouth, and maybe even a slow tail wag. Scientists believe this joyful expression is a sign of contentment and trust, and some experts even say dogs mirror their owner's emotions. That means when you smile at your pup, they might just smile back. Way number 8. The copycat connection. A fascinating study in animal cognition revealed that dogs naturally imitate the actions of humans, even if those actions seem completely unnecessary. Maybe you had a limp for a few days and suddenly your pup started lifting their paw as if they were injured too. Or perhaps you rolled out your yoga mat, and next thing you know, they're stretching right beside you. No, your dog isn't playing a prank on you. They're actually copying you out of love. But here's the kicker. Your pup is far more likely to copy you rather than a stranger, proving just how deep your bond really is. So, the next time your dog mimics your movements, don't brush it off as a coincidence. It's their adorable way of saying, you're my favorite human, and I want to be just like you. Way number 9. Stealing your stuff. You could have sworn you left your slippers by the door, but now they're nowhere to be found. After a mini scavenger hunt, you finally spot them, tucked snugly in your pup's bed. You might think, are they mad at me? Is this some kind of payback? But the truth is far sweeter than you'd expect. Dogs experience the world primarily through scent, and their favorite smell is yours. Studies reveal that when dogs have to choose between a random object and something soaked in their owner's scent, they always go for the latter. This behavior is deeply rooted in their pack instincts. By keeping your belongings close, they feel comforted and connected to you, even when you're not around. So your pup isn't trying to be sneaky. They're just finding a way to keep their favorite person close, even when you're not right by their side. So which of these love signals does your dog do the most? Or do they have their own unique way of expressing love? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.